Hello, shady tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Manna with me, Blueankylo. Last episode, we escaped from the Empire. Or no, did we do that last episode? I don't know. We ended up doing this thing on top of the mountain. We got Flammy, we fly around, we did the Darkness Shrine. You know, some good stuff was done. Anyway, what I did between episodes was I got the Shade element to level 2. It did not take very long. But at level 0, magic is just not very useful. At level 2, though, much more useful. So that's your main 2 MP cheap spell. Dark something. Just like the other 2 MP elemental spells, it's pretty good, actually. I mean, it's... I don't know how many enemies or bosses are actually weak to dark. There's probably not a ton of them. But when they are weak to dark, that's probably the spell you want to use, because it's pretty cheap. And it, you know, kills things. I don't know how the damage compares to other things. I have a feeling it might be on, like, Freeze level of good. Because Freeze was always, like, a high damage spell for 2 MP. Let's have a look at what it does, actually. So, level 2 Dark Force was doing, like, 250. Okay, well, we may have hit him with a critical hit or something. What? Are these things weak to ice? 477 damage? How can you cast magic? You're ballooned, sir. I need to analyze one of those bombies. So one thing, future tubers, that I was talking with Stream about a little bit, hey there's Carbon here, is when we're climbing up this mountain over and over again to talk to the sage Jack or Jock or whatever, some dude, you should probably be using all your MP every trip, and go to the inn in between every journey, because basically you're gonna get a lot of ability to get weapon or magic level ups around this point in the game. You're gonna open the capacity for training these elements up a lot, and if you're not casting pretty regularly, you're not gonna keep them up with your maximum or even close. So I would suggest at least trying to spend your MP down to 0 every time you go up here. All right, is this guy just weak to ice? What the heck happened here? He does fear Undine. Okay, well, no wonder ice did so much damage to him. How much should we get out of earth? Yeah, he must be strong against earth, weak against ice, and then, like, dark was doing, like, you know, 273 or something, so... Yes, he's probably strong against wind as well. Just testing out some elemental, you know, nothing special here. Oh, really? Like, what? How did fire do even less damage? I guess they're bomb bees? Interesting. So they're, like, basically immune to fire. I think it's pretty neat. You know, normally I don't test out elements on enemies very often, and the Analyzer spell doesn't really tell you. I was sure... What happened? Is this just like a super bee? Because, like, I thought we used Dark Force and it did, like, 200 damage. What is wrong with that bee? Oh, well. Anyway, we got some spells. Oh, there's a couple other darkness spells we don't use very often. They're weird. That one got him. So, we've got Dispel, which is a enemy target to get rid of basically enemy buffs. So, you know, we saw some bosses that, you know, put agility or defense on themselves. You could try to cleanse that out. Or we could cast Evil Gate for a lot of MP. And what does Evil Gate do? That's a really good question. Maybe we'll go to Thornum to explain that. I'm just going to waste the last of my MP here while I'm talking about it. That didn't even kill him. Alright, so how are we looking for spell levels there? We did a little bit of spell casting. You know, Undine's almost 4, Shade's getting close to 3. Salamando's got a long way to go. Once you're at level 4, you only get 5 experience per cast, so that's 20 castings to get a level up. Now, interestingly enough, we could get Gnome up to level 5 real fast because Entangle costs 1. So he can scam out. He can spam out some spells pretty quick. Oh, right, I was going to look at the reason I pulled the screen up was to show you the spell descriptions. So Evil Gate says a wave of darkness hits the enemy, and then Dark Force is energy explodes. The game doesn't really explain things very well, does it? Dispel magic also says it sets enemies' gauge to 0, so I'm assuming it's trying to say it interrupts their action bar. So if they're going to attack you, maybe it delays it a little bit. I don't know if I would trust it. Might happen. Oh, and the girls got magic too. You know, I should spend everyone's magic. Wow, that guy got whacked. I was gonna cast it more than once, and then she got hit by a sleep animation. Alright, so we did your job. We went to the Dark Shrine, Dark Cave, and we cleared it. But there's no sage there. Go away! The sage is out! You don't say. Where has he gone off to? Sage Jog has left for an Empire's Gold City. It's on an island northeast of here. Alright, time to call Flammy. So this is the Gold City Thornham's been hyping up for a while for buying some fancy armor. We'll go there in a second, don't worry. First, though, I think we should burn up the last of the girls' MP. You know, I'd like to know why Salamando is a different color when the girl summons him. Oh, she killed him good. Ooh, that's doing a lot of damage. Now, I assume the Bomb B again is strong to fire, or it was just the Fireball spell? Like, I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely strong to fire. That's fine. You know, it's kind of silly grinding her spell with grinding her magic level with a spell. Like, we could be using the Fire Saber for 2 MP, basically, and she'd be getting a little bit more XP out of it, but that's... At least we killed something, right? Alright, anyway, we spent all the MP. That was the main thing I wanted to do. Let's fly away, fly away. Not the Midge Mallets. You know, I do that all the time. They look kind of similar, you know, Midge Mallet and Flammy Drum. Alright, so Sage said, like, northwest or something. Oops. Up. Northwest or something, on an island. Or maybe it was northeast, I don't know. It's a pretty big planet. Well, that's the desert. Oh, there's an island, but this is not... This doesn't look like a gold island. Let's check out this, Turtle Island, let's say. It's a friendly island. Age doesn't mean anything as long as there's love. Some adults just don't get it. We're married! We had to move here because of silly age laws in Pandora. Oh, where am I? I'd rather be poor and alive than... I was born in the Empire, but no one tested this translation. No one ever comes here, so I escaped with my family. Yeah, this is a special island. Ah, strangers! I've never seen them! Who are they? Hello! It's not very often that we get visitors way out here. How'd you get here? This island's pretty remote, you know. It's pretty small, too. How do you guys feed each other? Fish? Where do you get your apples? Nothing ever happens here. Arrgh! I'm actually a pirate, by the way. This here island's really one gigantic turtle shell. Pretty amazing. It's turtles all the way down. I get it. I've heard that story before. Anyway, it's a cool theme, but, you know, maybe not very appropriate realistically. Time to nope out of this cult island. Yeah, well, you're allowing child marriage, and, I don't know where you're getting your food. You might be pirates. I'm not making it here. There's nothing on this blasted island except these sea hare tails. Oh, you want one? Here you go. Side quests. Oh, yeah. I'll just keep it in my pocket. So, they're clearly not making money on trade. But I guess we could go help out the poor desert place, right? What's a sea hare's tail? A sea hare's tail? I don't know. Sea hare as in sea bunny. Oh yeah, there's more stuff in the desert for later. We'll go to the town for now. The desert's a big place. Alright, how do you guys feel about having that sea hare's tail? What's that you're holding? King Amar, look at that. Is it really... Oh, yes, it is. It's a sea hare's tail. We're saved. Really? By a sea bunny? Apparently the sea bunny makes water. I don't know where that lore or legend comes from, but there you go. Water, water. I almost had given up hope. Thank you, Sir Knight. In return, let me give you this belt. It's not that important, but no longer are we needing to cleanse the Moogle status. We can just get rid of it like with the Midge Hammer, so yay. Manna brings water. Otherwise our wells would go bone dry. It wasn't Manna, it was me with a friggin' tail of a rabbit from the ocean. So anyway, everyone's much happier now. I mean, I think you'll be fine. You don't have to go to the Empire anyway. Can't drink another drop. Alright, congratulations. It'd be cool if their weapon shop upgraded after you gave them the water, but, you know, it's just kind of a silly side quest. It doesn't really... Yay! You can turn people into Moogles. But, yeah, it's fine. The herbs get even worse, yeah. It still gets rid of poison. Alright, so yeah, don't worry about this weird, gigantic black spot on the map. We'll be there later. I'm supposed to be finding some golden island, though, right? And I keep finding this turtle. But, we'll find it. Oh, this is, I believe this is the Republic of Taz Nikka. We'll go there at some point. Just should have learned about the map here and everything. We've been to the North Pole land before. You know, Santa Claus and all that. Oh, yeah, there's a mysterious continent over here shrouded in mist. This... I believe this is the Empire North Town? And South Town? Or no, maybe this is Gold City. Maybe this is the island I was looking for. Use the mini-map? Ah, never. No, this is North Town. See, we went to North Town via the sewers, so we never actually saw what it looked like from the sky. So that makes sense. We've been there. That's where the castle was, and that's the ruins. Sure, that's where we found Dialog and Fan and all that. Easy peasy. So that means South Town is this one down here. Perfect. It's just tiny. It's a little baby town. Look how big the world is, though. Not that you can explore any of these forests, but, you know. Alright, so somewhere near here, there's gotta be an island. Can't be part of the Empire if you're too far away. There's a little island. That's probably the one. You know, Mode 7 graphics can only take you so far. Hey, look! It's pretty gold. It's too expensive to live here. The overabundance of gold has caused hyperinflation. It's like living in Vancouver. This is the Empire's Gold City. Yeah, I mean, even the trees are gold. This island is sinking under the weight of the gold. At this rate, we'll be joining Atlantis. Hey there, Scarb. many people have already left and gone to some paradise in the ice country. Ah, that's over already. The whole island's been turned into gold. Roads, trees, grass, houses, even garbage cans. Yeah, but, like, what do you eat? Because the trees are golden? Oh, hi, Grotham. I didn't see you there. Snuck on in. How do you win this game? Get 8 seeds, kill Mana Fortress. Stop Mana Beast. If there's a Mana Beast. So this is all the fancy stuff that Thornum wanted me to come by earlier. He just really wanted the flower suit. Although, oddly enough, the battle suit costs more, which means it's probably better. We got dragon helms, unicorn helms, we got all kinds of crazy crap. I mean, I don't know what any of this stuff does. Yeah, we would not have been able to afford all of this if we'd came here first. We could have afforded 1 battle suit. So I'm glad I didn't come here right away. We still barely have enough money. We actually don't to buy everything. We have enough money to buy 3 of these. And maybe selling some other stuff will make it work. Does the flower suit do anything, Thornum? Is there a reason to give the girl the flower suit other than you're like a pervert? I think we've got like the perfect amount of money. If I sell the stuff I've already got equipped, we'll probably be able to buy the rest of the rings. Nope, it does nothing. Yeah, well, classic. Oh, look at that! Almost double defense. It's because we could have gone to the Republic of Taz Nikka and bought some other garbage, but you know we didn't do that. But yeah, if we had... So, like, my point was, if we'd come here first, we wouldn't have had the money anyway. We only could have bought 1, maybe 2 battle suits. So, I stand by my decision to not come here instantly. Because, you know, you need some cash. And the Dark Castle gets you a lot of money. Alright. Battle suits go, and then we just need to buy 3 of the dumb rings that cost a lot of money. I think we'll have like just enough money. We're not gonna have a whole lot of spare, but there's not much shopping for a while. The final cat shop at the end of the game, just to let you guys know, is super duper expensive. So when you're looking for end game armor, you really will need a ton of money. So don't waste it. But it's going to be a while before we hit that, so. Or you could try to get rare item drops. You could hope for rare treasure chests. That sounds sensible. It's a little bit better in Seiken Densetsu 3, if that's what you're going for. So yeah, we had down to 6,000 gold, and if we bought, I think I used a fairy walnut. Yeah. 6,300. We did not have a lot of spare money. There you go. Just over 6,000 spare. Yeah, so Thornum, yeah, you have to go grind gold. I'm not going for fairy crowns and cloaks. I don't know. What do fairy crowns and cloaks do? It's easy to go after those while you're farming the 9 orbs. Oh, endgame fortress. Oh, okay. I don't know what the names of all the stuff is, but yeah. I know there's stuff that drops in the final fortress, and you can try to get the best armor in the game, but eh. Yeah, the merchant's having a good time. He's enjoying himself in there. Alright, so now we've got super overpowered armor for a little while. It's not endgame, but it's pretty good up to the next couple areas. Alright, so basically everything got turned to gold, and luckily inflation didn't kill the price of the armor that bad. I mean, it was expensive, but it was some good stuff. I'm surprised they didn't sell the gold armor here that they sold in a different town. Where could King Mammon have found all this gold? Well, I think he turned things into gold, didn't he? You can't just, like, build a house out of gold. You have to build a house and then turn it into gold via magic. No one was using this place, so yeah, alright. We don't have any new orbs, though, do we? Also, orbs are getting pretty expensive at this point in the game, by the way. The next tier of upgrades are 6,000 gold, so it's not cheap. You forgot the cat merchant at the end? Oh, yeah, that'll do, yeah. Welcome! Oh, what am I saying? Running a business here is almost pointless. Gold is so common, it's worthless. They're all selling illegal goods. How do you think this empire is economical? I'm jealous. Nearly all my friends moved to the resort way up north, and I'm stuck here. These guys clearly didn't get the memo that, like, ages ago, that resort froze and everyone up there froze to death. Where could... yeah, blah, blah, blah. I wonder, world... Can you guys guess where all this gold came from? Boy, I wonder if there's some power on the planet that could make gold. This is the residence of King Mammon. First floor is also a hotel. Well, isn't he a businessman? Very savvy. The king and the inn at the same place. Only 200... I was expecting the inn to be like 5,000 gold, honestly. But yeah, we can save it, sure. Actually, hold on. I actually do need to go to the inn, because... remember, I spent all my money on... you still have to pay... No, you can save for free, that's right. Remember, I spent all my MP grinding some spells, so you gotta actually get that MP back before you go to a dungeon. But yeah, I kind of figured this inn would be, like, super duper expensive. Because at this point, you could just fly around and go anywhere. You can technically heal for free anytime you want back at the Water Shrine or the Wind Shrine. But, yeah. So let's check out this King Mammon hotel. We came to see if Mammon could give us some gold. What matters in life is gold. I mean, if you just took your gold somewhere else, don't live here. Just take one gold couch, go somewhere else, and you're rich. Ha! This is the world's richest place. Not even the Emperor himself can be this rich. Gold, and it's all mine! Yeah. Totally sane. An alchemist like me can turn rocks into gold using the power of mana. Now that's a spell I'd like to learn. Shelby, how do you do it? Haha, but first you have to learn alchemy. That would take years of study. Never mind. Takes more than a minute, I'm out. You could be rich beyond your wildest dreams. Be able to create gold from nothing. Yeah, but it takes you 5 minutes to study. Never mind. Too much work. It's a bit of Mansa Musa in there, yeah. Beyond me is the Tower of Light. No one may enter, since we lost the key. So, there's a locked door here. The door is locked. So, the Tower of Light. It's a good name. Now, I noticed there's someone up on this wall. I don't know why you'd need a wall around your town when you're on an island. All you really need is a navy. You don't need to put in the infrastructure for a wall when the I mean, maybe they get big tsunamis or something. Alright, well, we ran all the way. What's this guy going to tell us? King Mammon sealed off the palace right over there at the northern edge of a town. The tower key was stolen by a spy from Taz Nikka, although we later caught him in South Town. But the key was never recovered, so he was executed. What's in that tower anyway? Yeah, gold walls would be pretty bad, yeah. I mean, gold trees, also not the most useful, I gotta admit. Like, you know, building material-wise, gold just looks pretty, but it's not very durable. Alright, so remember what I said about, like, finding all those places? Like North Town and South Town? Get the height here. This is all the starting area. There's, like, Gaia's Navel and all that in there. So it's not this continent, or at least not that part of the continent. This is the Republic of Taz Nikka, where we don't really want to go just yet. And over here, it's desert. It's a big world. Alright, Turtle Fort, yes. I just keep going around in circles. It's all good. It's all good. You know, the world's not even that big. It's just you can't see very far over the horizon. I wish I could fly a little bit higher. Keep finding the wrong place. Fine, we'll do it the slow, dumb way. I need to go... I don't even know. Is that it? I think that's it. Whatever direction that is. It's not exactly lost, it's just can't see. Yeah, that's North Town and South Town. I just think the field of view is too small. You just need to be able to see a little bit further in mode 7 and be fine. Anyway, this is where we need to be. Hey, crazy old lady. You got a key? My husband was caught stealing a secret key on the Golden Isle. Look, here it is. I found it in his things. If it were possible, I'd gladly exchange it to have it back. Yeah, I know what you mean. My boyfriend's... Well, here you go. It's yours. I'll get my revenge on the Empire somehow. You kids take this key. Hey there, Blood Angel. It's just some random crazy old lady whose husband stole a key and now gave it to some random kids. You kids just take this key for me. I don't really know what to do with it. It's been sitting here for like 15 years. Alright, once again, back into the sky. Now, where was that island? It's made of gold. You can't miss it. It's a gigantic golden island. I'm sure someone who's like more familiar with the map is like, Blue, you're so dumb. Just go this way. Like, I've always had this problem with the Secret of Mana map. It's even when I've been flying around for a few hours, I still never know the quickest way between 2 points. Anyway, we got our key. We're in here. Oh no, there's wolves. The wolves have treasure. And technically they're beast zombies. Oh, you don't say. We'll be back. I mean, that was like too easy, right? Like, here, welcome to the Light Palace. Also, here's a new orb for you. So, let's go upgrade, because it's right here. And I mean, I love having my spear. Now, this spear it might be a downgrade, because right now we have a Confusion Spear. This might not have the same status effect. Also, getting pretty low on money. Oceanid Spear. Well, what will that do? Well, first, we're going to switch to it. It does a lot of damage. That's our new strongest weapon. We're almost at 100 base damage, which is not bad. And our level 6 spear puts enemies to sleep. Oh, that's not bad at all. A main character... Well, no, the main character is the sword wielder. It's just we've got other weapons that we can use as well. Technically, we do use the Manna Sword, yes. I will have to level up that javelin at some point, but I'd rather level up the spear right now. Alright, so spear for me, and I don't know. Let's get to the point where I can see my weapons. What's actually out? Best spear? Well, I mean, you could get the level 8 spear that does more damage, but, you know. Knocking things unconscious and then lighting them on fire? Oh, that's not bad at all. I think the girl's already maxed her... Yeah, she's gonna switch over to the... As much as it's been nice using the whip for a while, we're gonna let her level up some other stuff. We'll go back to Bad Glove. Does the same damage, but, you know, less good. And then the Sprite has maxed out both of his main weapons. We could give him the balloon effect. I know he doesn't have any ranks there, but I think ballooning enemies is more important than almost any other damage right now. Because now we can put them to sleep and balloon them. Double status effects is pretty good. Really, weapons with status effects are pretty much the most important at any point in the game. I think like all the top tier, like the rank 8 weapons, none of them have status effects. It's kind of unfortunate, I believe. I think, anyway. Maybe if the other effects worked, it'd be fine, but... But yeah, this dungeon is easy because of the spear. It does a ton of damage. and everything seems to just get knocked out immediately. Oh no! It's a boss! It's Spiky number 2! I bet you he's weak to dark magic, but let's check it out. That was a good surprise, just out of nowhere. Giant tiger ball comes at us. 2,000 HP approximately. Very spiky boy. Not weak to anything. Alright. Oh, yeah. Have some magic. He's just too jumpy. Did that not do any damage? Dark Force is so weird. Sometimes it does good damage, sometimes it does like 1. I'm doing fine, Grotham. Alright, that spell seems to suck. Alright, let's just try the old faithful freeze. He's blue. It did not very much damage. He seems to have a lot of magic defense. It's kind of unfortunate. Well, that did basically nothing. Maybe I should have leveled up my magic a little bit more, because this is not very effective. I haven't tried wind magic, I guess. Oh no, he knows how to use blue spike! Now, it's quite likely that typically when I fight this guy, I have level 5 magic. And, you know, level 5 scales up the damage value significantly. I love how the javelin is supposed to hit enemies on different layers, and it just does nothing. Basically just nothing. Alright, well, I don't know what does the most damage here. Is he Sonic? Well, he's got a cool little Sonic attack, yeah. That did completely nothing. What's my highest level? I should check what my highest magic level is. 57 damage. It's probably going to be Undyne level 4 right now. I think I had a couple of them at level 4 already. It's weird how sometimes the spell is doing 1 damage and sometimes it's doing more. I guess there's some sort of damage calculation going on in the background. Unfortunately, I don't really have any good way to, like, hurt this guy. Other than, should have had level 5 magic, yo. Yeah, if I can't hit him with a javelin, then all it is magic. Oh, there it is. Here, what I'll tell you what. I'm always so lazy when I'm in boss fights. You can change around equipment instantly. It's not like you're locked to anything. And of course, now he's not up on the platform anyway, but let's see if a charged up javelin is awesome. See, he's up there. There you go, 250 damage, and killed him. Chopped his head right off! Poor spiky boy. Oh wait, he's alive again. Don't you, Sekiro me, stupid tiger. Well, I guess he's got a regenerating head. You punk! Get him! Stupid javelins, you did nothing! You landed right on his foot and didn't even hurt him. See, he's doing his Sonic attacks now. I can't hit him! He had iframes. Bosses aren't supposed to get iframes. I can't handle this weapon. So I guess when he's on the ground, I should be trying to use like a good weapon, like the spear, because it's more likely to actually connect. But then he always goes up there as soon as I switch the weapon over. What a good fight! This is a really fun one. Oh, he's back down here. Let's charge up, do a little bit of damage, and there, he got him. My teammates gave him iframes. Yeah. This is why we grind our magic ranks, though, I gotta say. You're painting a Blueankylo. Ah, good for you. Right on, Grotham. Alright, one down. Here, have another orb. This is like the Tower of Orbs, by the way. Hope you like getting a lot of orbs, because we should probably kill some more random enemies, because we're going to need the money. All these orbs aren't cheap. Like, you know, we got to actually pay the blacksmith to upgrade stuff. You consider yourself well-informed about RPGs, but you have no idea what happens. It was just a spiky tiger jumping around that was not immune to magic, but very resistant to magic. And then, you know, kind of rude about taking damage. Well, what do you guys think about round 2? This time it's just a bull, or whatever he called it. Minotaur. I guess Gorgon bull, but yeah. Oh, I got slammed. 2000 HP. He fears the Sylph. At least he fears something. Alright, let's test out Sylphid. Whack, whack, whack. 120. That's not very much damage. Let's see if Thunderbolt does double that. Oh, I got speared. It did pretty good damage. You know, I'll give that. That was more than double damage, so we'll go with the expensive one. That time it did much less. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Well, I'm just gonna have a little nap here. I'd like to pause the game, but my guy decided not. Sorry, my eye is getting kind of itchy. Just a second, everybody. It's those dang trees outside. Allergies kicking my butt. Alright, definitely the last episode, because I can't see anymore. That's my excuse. I can't see what's going on. We got 4 of these things. Let's use one of them. Petrify gas. That's pretty rude. Alright, zap him again. I'll charge up a super attack while you zap him. There, 300 damage. Level 8 Earth Slide. Oh, well, never mind. Did 1 damage. Good thing we bought all that armor, right? 1. What is wrong with this boss? And then he does a physical hit, knocks me out, 100 damage plus. Hey, I didn't lose my charge. That's what counts. Alright, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, big hit. Those rocks turned into drops. He's a pretty big bruiser. He's definitely kicking our butt. Now, if you had level 5 air magic, oh boy, would you crush this guy. He blocked it! I wonder what happens if you try to, like, silence him. He says he fears Sylphid, but, you know, bosses tend to be immune to statuses, right? Yeah, it never works. There you go, killed him. We defeated the bull. So we got a little bit of a boss rematch gauntlet on this tower. It's cool. Like, it's all good. It's really nice for getting a lot of orbs. But, you know. We're going to spend a lot of MP. If you're struggling, just go back and save between each boss fight and go to the inn. I think there's, what, 4 of them? No, there's 2 of them. Never mind. That's it. We're done. Easy. It's pretty simple. That's a shorter tower than I thought. I thought it was 4 layers of that. My name is Lumina. I guess it's kind of feminine a little bit. My name is Lumina, a mana elemental. The king was robbing me of my power. He was forcing me to make gold. My power should not be used by anyone but you. Take my powers before evil engulfs us all. Hooray, Lumina, get. And from 5 orbs to 6 orbs. Yeah, the bosses always explode pretty satisfactorily. Part of the game where it feels obvious that content got cut. Yeah, some boss revisits on a very small dungeon. I hear ya. That makes sense. This place was probably a bit more convoluted at one point. So, we've got ourselves a bunch more orbs and a new magic. Now, just like with dark magic on Shades, I wonder if that was intentional all from the beginning, that there wouldn't be 8 elements for each caster, that there would only be 7, because they don't both learn dark and light. Only one learns dark, one learns light. I wonder if that was always the plan from the beginning. Anyway, now we've got Lumina. So we've got Lightsaber, Lucent Beam, very expensive. And Lucid Barrier, which I don't know if it's ever really worth it, but it does protect you from a fair amount of damage. I think I remember using it on the final boss a bit, once upon a time. If you want to read about them, the power of light doesn't tell you anything. Hit evil full with light, and protection from weapon damage, yeah. All the spells start with an L. Probably by design. Did all the gold turn back? No, it's still golden. But there's no more new gold, so we ruined another island, or another town, basically. Now the economy's really sunk. Alright, we're gonna run out of money here. Maybe? No, we're okay for one more layer. Golden Axe is upgraded to Werebuster. We should have everything at level 5 now, or level... Everything should be level 6 now for Lucky. Elven Bow. Cobra Shuttle. Unless maybe I missed one or something, I don't know. How's our weapons looking? We've got level 6 Fist, Axe, Whip, Boomerang, Javelin, Bow, Spear, but not the sword. Suspicious. How the sword is now 1 level behind. Interesting. The Mana Spirit should make gold for us. Yeah, that'd be nice. So the Elven Bow is probably +1 Intelligence Wisdom, which sucks. The Boomerang Balloons now, that's not bad. And what else? The Axe also does nothing. So the only thing that's good is probably the bow, or not the bow. Well, yeah, the new weapons I got. Yeah, the poisoning. Poisoning? Poisoning doesn't matter. Ballooning is nice. Poisoning is garbage. So, right now the spear is good, and the javelin's pretty good, and everything else kind of sucks as far as statuses go, weapon effects. Yeah, jab and spear are the main 2 good weapons. It's always that, status element stuff. Oh right, I was gonna, I did buy a fairy wall, and I will buy 1 more of those. We'll go say hello to the king before we leave, but there's probably not a whole lot of new dialogue. I mean, the town, sometimes the game developers are good about adding some content when you finish a story, but I remember this town doesn't really update much. Like, even the people here were like, they're talking about this ice country paradise, even though we've long since cleared that. Like, no one's going there right now because it's already abandoned, so this game, this place is definitely like kind of a world of its own. It doesn't really update with the rest of the game. Yeah, see, I don't think anything's going to change here. It's kind of stuck. It's no big deal. Just, it always felt a little bit off for me, and yeah, I expect they probably planned to do a lot more with this place and just got cut. Anyway, that's that. Now we go to Jock again. I think we'll have enough time to go one more Jock trip, and then we'll probably have to end the episode there. Assuming I can find it. Can I find... Well, that's another place we haven't been before. Gigantic mountain volcano range. More of a volcano looking than a mountain. We'll just fly around for a while. Once we find a nice body of land, we'll get there. Isn't it like, can you follow little baby islands around this one? Does it lead to the other continent? Yeah, yes, I remember that. And then from the big continent, you just need to be on the north side of it. And that's where all the mountain stuff is. Also, you don't have to start at the town if you don't want to. Visited the Lighthouse? No. No one's told us anything about a lighthouse. So I guess we should play around with some new magic. Probably after this episode, next live stream, we're going to want to do a little bit of grinding off camera. Or soonish. We're going to want to level up that magic rank, basically, at some point. Let's test out some new spells. So, this thing's super expensive. Unfortunately, at level 0, it's not going to do very much. But I mean, we probably punched it more than we magicked it. Let's see here. Alright, so now casting it on something that we're not punching. Shouldn't be weak against it or strong against it. 1 damage. Yeah, that's the stuff. It's getting... The thing is, this is why I mean, like, I have to do some grinding at some point. Because right now, our magic isn't really very strong. All of our spells can go all the way up to level 6 right now. So dealing with level 0, level 2, level 3 magic it's pretty old, pretty behind. Oh, right. See, this was the other thing there, Thor. If you buy the bracelets on the mountain and don't upgrade to the gold ones, you don't get put to sleep. And this climb is much nicer when you don't get put to sleep. Just gonna morning star our way across. Don't you put me to sleep, you punk. Oh right, I was gonna test out the beam, or the weapon. What does a lightsaber do? It's a lightsaber from Star Wars, right? That's what the kid said. It's nice and glowy. Allows me to do stuff on the side. Just have a little drink instead of playing the game. I mean, not falling asleep is maybe the priority here. So my magic didn't last very long. So lightsaber is very expensive, and I don't think it does anything. Gives you a little bit extra damage, right? That's about it. If element effects worked, it would give you bonus damage against enemies that are weak to like holy weapons, like, you know, like vampires that are weak to Lumina. But I don't think it does that. So unfortunately, it's another one of those sabers that kind of sucks. So far, I can't really recommend the Lumina spell branch. A very expensive buff that probably doesn't do much. A very expensive spell that's going to take a lot of grinding to get anything out of. And Lucid Barrier, which is an okay defense spell. But the cheapest spell is 4 MP, so grinding up is going to be the worst of all the elements so far. That's half the speed of the standard 2 MPs. Pretty much everything else has 2 or 1 MP per spell cast. Go away! The sage is out! Imagine that! He's not in again. What a coincidence. For your information, Sage Jock has left on a visit to the ancient Moon Palace. It floats eerily in the Sea of Wonders near the border of Kakura Desert. Yeah. I wonder what's in the Moon Palace. I think we can do one more palace before I get worried about the grind. The magic grind. I don't think there's any bosses in the Moon Palace that are so dangerous we can't do them at low magic. Probably. But I'm just going to say maybe one more dungeon and one more element will get us some mana steal. And stealing MP would be sure nice if we were trying to grind up magic for 1,000,000 levels. Of course, one more Manna Shrine would put us up to level 7 magic being the max, which is a very long way away. But, you know, at least we could start. Leveling everything to level 7 is... Well, it'd be better if you could steal magic, right? We'll see. Maybe we'll do a stream where we just grind magic all day. I don't know. We'll see. The thing is, I do really want to show off... Like, the spell animations really do change over time. Like, it's small at first. But, at level 8, magic looks really cool. And, I kind of like the idea of watching it grow. I think every couple levels there's some minor differences, though, if you're paying really close attention. Maybe. Boy, we're already level 41? Seems like we're a pretty good level. Anyway, I guess we should probably end the episode pretty soon. We're at 51 minutes. We don't really need to go back down this place or anything. You only climb up. If only Flammy would land us right at the top, that would save us tons of time. Speedrunner's dream. Well, I guess, do you even need to talk to Jack? Can't you just... I'm assuming you could just go do all these shrines and never even talk to him. Because it doesn't really matter. He just tells you where to go plot-wise. Oh, before we end the episode, let's show you guys Taz Nikka. It's the best town in the game. No one's allowed in! This is the castle of Taz Nikka. Yeah, that's a really good town. This is another one of those places that might be a little bit smaller than was originally intended. We'll be back to Taz Nikka one day. Screw wasting time climbing the sleep hill. Yeah. Alright, so for the future, I mean, the next direction is, oh, you said something about a lighthouse? Yeah, seeing as I saw it there. Just while we're exploring the world, you know. Wonder what this is. Nothing back there. Let's go climbing. Best part of every game, climbing a lighthouse. At least the music's kind of fun. How many floors is it? I feel like it's like 10. Oh, it's not that many floors. It's like 4. I'm Picard, caretaker of this lighthouse. To the northeast is a coral reef. Under it lies a sunken continent. The Manna Palace is really a switch that will refloat the continent. The power of the ancients must have been incredible. Wow. There, you got some story. Are you happy? At least it's not the lighthouse from Dragon Quest II. Okay, yeah, that was special. The music's a nice change, though. Is there anything in the lighthouse? I don't think there's anything here. Did they just put this here for fun? It's kind of weird. I don't remember getting anything from this place. One of those areas I just normally just gloss right over. Just some lore. Yeah, that's generally how it goes. What do you say, northwest? Let's see if we can find where north is. Probably was intended to be something, and then just got cut out. Yeah. So he said north. It's not that. So he's talking about a coral reef somewhere. This is not the coral reef. This is something else. Maybe there's a tree in there or something. There, this is a coral reef. This is totally a coral reef. It's hard to tell because it's mode 7 and it's a long time ago. But this is all a coral reef, and there's something in there. There you go. We just go here. Just go to the end of the game. I mean, right now. It's easy. Easy peasy. Manna Shrine. Oh, we can't move! No. Something's pushed us back. Well, that's a shame. That's the, that's a Manna Shrine right there. Just remember this route for later. Right here, what I'm doing right now. Just remember this for later. Right about here. Yeah, just remember that. Anyway, yeah, can't do anything there right now. Good to know, though. Good to know. The plot wall, yeah. That one. Did they explain that? Did they give us a why we can't go in there? Maybe Thanatos did something, blah, 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 something, something. I don't remember. We'll find out when we get there in a few hours. Where's that desert? There's the desert. Alright, so that's our next target. The Luna colony. I don't know. The Luna colony. We should heal up. And yeah, we're not gonna grind any more magic levels yet. We're gonna save it for after we get one more spell and one more mana seed. And that raises the cap all the way to level 7. And then, like, clearly, we were at a Manna Shrine. We just couldn't get into it. So that's got to be number 8. So we might know where they all are right now. How's that mana power looking, by the way? Someone left a comment. It's like, Blue, did you reactivate the water seed after you rescued it from the Gaia's navel? Don't worry, you just look at it every time I open the screen. Look at all that defense. 289 defense. What a tanky guy that Blue is. So it's interesting that the light mana seed actually is to the left of the black one. Like, the plot definitely takes you to the black one first. And I would say pretty safely that the... Well, I guess the boss... Like, the Dark Shrine boss was harder than the Light Shrine. But the enemies in the Light Shrine are probably higher level. It's just the spear is so good. You just kill them all instantly. Anyway. You know, just look at our dudes. Level 40. We could get all of our magic to level 6 right now, but we're not going to do that. So, just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of where we're going next, just to wrap up on a nice clean point for the end of our episode. We have a mysterious black something or other down here. What is this? I don't know. Can we land in it? It's kind of black and gooey. Sure would be nice to land. Now, if you're paying close attention, I guess, like, these sorts of temple-y looking things have always been the Manna Shrines. And there was one in that coral reef. So if you can remember where the one is out here, there's yeah, that was the one for the fire temple. The game uses the same artwork, kind of to tip you off. If you're paying really close attention, you don't even need to listen to Jack, because all the Manna Shrines are on the map. You just have to look for them. Funny how fire and whatever this is are so close together, but anyway, how do we get in there? Well, can't land in the black goo. Just land over here. Someone expected there was moons here, but actually there was stars. Nice try. Nice guess, but actually it's full of stars. So these are some Psyducks. I figured dialog's probably related somehow. Hey look, we needed some candy. Anyway, we're over-leveled for these guys. Yeah, but we'll go through this sea of stars and galaxies, and we'll see what's across there next episode. So something to look forward to. You can only guess what I've been waiting for spells. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you next time. And I might change up some weapons before next episode. We'll see how I feel. I do often reassess. Well, we're still working on level 6 spear, but you know, reassess what kind of weapons I want to use in between. We're probably going to want to keep the Oceanid spear equipped for quite a while. I mean, I will upgrade it to 7 and 8 at some point because I don't know. I like upgrading things, but yeah, putting enemies to sleep in one hit is pretty darn good. So we're going to use that for a fair while, and then at some point we'll have to lose it, I suppose. And the bow. Yeah, of course. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you next time for... Well, there's probably a couple more streams worth. Maybe, I don't know how many episodes left. We'll see. We'll find out next time.